Welcome everybody, Steve here. It's time to start prepping this tank for paint. You know, we've got everything done and I'm really happy the way it turned out. There was a lot of work gone into this tank, so I want to get it painted, I want to get it done so that it's just out of my mind and then I can move on. You know, we got a lot of other little things to do on the bike. We've got some side pieces, got a headlight, and even the covers on the shocks need to be painted. But that's when I'm in another mood sometime down the road. And I'll have to get out of here fairly quickly, but I have an opportunity to get this done and I want to get it done. So we've got in primer, got a little bit of a guide coat on here. I'm just going to hit it with some 220 and then we'll hit another shot of guide coat and then a shot of, then we'll hit it with 320. And then straight to paint. Won't be painting it today, maybe on the weekend. You know, if you go straight to 320, you're working way too hard. You know, your 220 is going to make everything a lot straighter, so that's why I always do that. We didn't really care. I guess what we could do is just, you know, take a sander and sand it down, but all that work, you want it to look as good as you can get it.
It would be really nice to have all the rest of the tins ready to go and, you know, sand them up, get them painted, but I just haven't been able to get around to it. But I will find time, and eventually they're going to get done. So we'll just continue on with what we're doing.
I wish that everything was as easy to sand in this tank. Nice and small, quick. Now the underneath, I am going to just hit that with a sander. You don't see that.
Once the 220 is done, 320 really goes quickly, and it really does pay to cut first with the 220.
Noticed a couple pinholes, and that's pretty typical. You never get away with doing body work without a couple pinholes. Very few though. That's about it for there. Oh, a couple over here. Because we did the, you know, straight from bodywork to primer, these things are going to just pop up. For the most part, it's a motorcycle tank. You gotta take pride in whatever you're doing. You want it to look good. So we got on this side. This one I noticed right off the bat. It's a very large one. A wax grease remover. This has been one of those little projects that I'm kind of glad is coming to an end. Of course, when you're doing other people's stuff, you don't get to work full time on your own stuff. So when you get a chance to do something for yourself, it's kind of nice. So the story on this tank, on the paint, I went down to my paint shop and I said to him, okay, this is what I want to do. And there wasn't really any paint that kind of matched up to what we were doing. I said it didn't really matter if it wasn't close, but we couldn't find anything that was even close. So my paint guy, Brad, he said, I think the best thing to do is just get one mixed up. So we got it, they just matched to the old paint, and that's what we're going with. So it's going to be really close to what the original is. All right. Just mix up some, of course we're gonna clear it because what I got is a base. So I'm gonna mix up some clear, just get everything all ready, and we'll see you when we're spraying. Now we're gonna do our best to, not have any dirt or dust on here, but I'm not too concerned. I just don't want a big goober, of something falling on it. Because what we're going to do, I'm going to give it a couple coats of paint, and then it's going to get 2 coats of clear. We're going to sand that clear with some 400 grit. And then I'm going to put the stickers on, and then we're going to clear coat over the stickers. So, if we get a little piece of dust, at least we can sand it out. But we still want it to look as pretty as we can get it.
As you can see, the paint covered really well, and I was really happy about that because that means I don't have to go out and buy another can.
Now I used some automotive clear because I just happen to have some, but I wouldn't hesitate to use the stuff that you get in the can. It would do just fine and dandy for a project like this.
I'm really happy with the way the tank turned out, and now I'm excited to get everything else done. And sometimes that's just what you need. You know, you need to get that one thing done to give you the boost to move forward on a project, and this just might be it. So stay tuned. We're going to get going on the rest of the tins as well as deco. Thanks for watching.